Tina loves me. This I know. Good morning, true crime friends. Ciao. Look, the reason why I know that Tina loves me, probably you too, but Tina loves me because I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, self, there is nothing for me to talk about. What are me and my true crime friends going to talk about? What is that red thing? Oh, it's a hat. I'm looking back there. I'm like, what is that? It's a hat sitting on the back of a chair. The reason that I know Tina loves me is because I was stressed. I was worried. I was like, what am I going to put on this channel? How have I talked my throat dry only 3 sentences in? What am I going to put on this channel? Because there are no cases right now that I feel like I can cover without needing therapy. And then it happened. Then it happened. All kinds of people started dropping jail phone calls. Jail phone calls is to YouTubers what parachute pants were to the 80s. Child, everybody has them. Everybody wants them. Everybody's just like out here in these streets with them. And I'm like, the jail phone calls of it. And I just have to credit where credit is due. First of all, I would like to thank Tina Turner for all of her gracious and mercy in bringing me these jail phone calls. Y'all know I'm not going to triangulate Jesus in my madness because Jesus is busy. It's about to be his birthday. It's wars going on out here. God got things to do over here. We got Tina and we got Leslie Jordan in case if there's like a real emergency. But look, Charlie Adelson phone calls are out. Charlie Adelson's phone calls are out, and there are so many of them. There's so many of them. I'm so excited. Okay, and then phone calls from prison does not even have the Charlie Adelson phone calls. Everybody has the Charlie Adelson phone calls. But look, Pretty Lies and Alibis. All praise to Gigi over there at Pretty Lies and Alibis, who dropped a 6 or 7 part series on the Charlie Adelson situation. Now, call me crazy. I had put Miss Gigi in a box. I thought she just specialized in the Lori Daybell of it all. But no. It turns out Pretty Lies and Alibis knows music, and she knows cool concert t-shirts, and she knows about the Charlie Adelson mess. And I'm like, yes, praise him. By him, I mean Leslie Jordan. I'm not sacrilegious. So she is a 6-part series or 7-part series. It might be an 8-part series. I don't know. It is a very long series. Each little tidbit that she drops is no commentary. It's just the call. Just the call. Only the best calls. And I have been listening to them. Last night, I made my bedtime video for my members like I always do because I try to be a good steward of what has been given to me over here on the lovely YouTubes. Hello, members, my gossip core friends. Look, I made my normal bedtime video like I always do. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm going to relax and try to wait. Today is December the 15th, Friday. So it's a nice Friday. We can all relax and get ready for the weekend and do weekend things and Christmas shopping and Hanukkah shopping, Kwanzaa shopping, whatever holiday you celebrate. Happy, enjoy. It's almost time for Festivus. Do you have your poll up? Anyway, so I was relaxing in the bed. And I was like, where can I find these Ruth Adelson phone calls? Okay, YouTubes, let me put in a little search. Ruth Adelson phone calls. And bring, the whole thing came to me. Many phone calls with so much tea. I could literally do an hour this morning on just these phone calls. And I have other phone calls as well. And so I will drop them, I don't know when. Soon. Coming soon to a gossip platform near you. But look, we need to talk Charlie Adelson. In the immediate aftermath, hang on. That might be actual God striking me dead because now I have a pain in my chest. I'm like, this is how it happens. All that time I was afraid I was going to get kidnapped and murdered. No, actual God is like, have I had enough? Boom, and strikes me dead here on video. Can you imagine? What if it went viral? That would be awesome. Okay, anyway, I guess I would have to upload this first. There are complications. Anyway, immediately after Charlie gets convicted, right, he's on the phone with his mom because he's always on the phone with his mom. And Donna is crying and she is crying. Here's the thing. They didn't see this coming. Y'all didn't see this coming. Daniel Roshbaum is the greatest actor in America. And this is why I say this. He has the unique ability to tell sociopaths what they like to hear with a straight face and convincing them of it. Because as I watched this whole case, I was thinking to myself, how come he not in Vietnam? Because he probably should have just took his behind to Vietnam or North Korea or Russia or someplace where they was not going to snatch him up. Because clearly he's going to jail. It was obvious to everybody whose last name is not Adelson that this boy was going to jail. So Donna's like, oh, Donna's in the ugly cry. Donna is upset. But here's the thing. Donna had a contingency plan. Donna was like, okay, we think Charlie is coming home. From these phone calls, we now know that Charlie thought he did good on direct examination and that he did great on cross-examination. What? Charlie, sir, were you in the same room as the rest of us? And I know a lot of YouTubers, like Law, YouTube or whatever, was out here like, he held up really well. He pushed back. And what is that saying? There's a saying that's like, if you believe something to be true, you'll find, it's not cognitive dissonance. It'll come to me. There's like a theory that if you believe something is true, everything becomes evidence of the thing that you always believe is true. Like if I'm like, the sky is purple, anytime I see any purple thing, I'm like, see, that's proof that the sky is purple. Confirmation bias. These people had a strong confirmation bias and a healthy dose of delusion. They were obviously not talking to people outside of their same circle of the cult of Charlie is innocent and we ain't do nothing. We did like a light planning of a murder, and why do we have to go to jail for that? Child, So look, when Charlie got convicted, Wendy did not call her parents. Didn't pick up the phone. Didn't send them a text. Didn't do nothing. They were desperately trying to reach her. The mama, Donna, was just like, Wendy was like, I'm gonna delete. And finally she was like, my lawyer says I can't talk about the case. Then we find out in jail phone calls, her lawyer never told her that. Her lawyer never told her, don't talk to your family about this case. You know what I think? Child, mere speculation. She looked around at the situation and she's like, oh, obviously my family did this, but I do still need that free child care. So I'm going to keep talking to my mom and them, but I'm not going to mess with Charlie. I'm going to leave him right alone, although he can buy me a sushi dinner every now and then if he wants to, but like, no. I'm not really going to be messing with him. Listen, I wonder if she's hanging out with Robert now, her other brother who is like shunned. Wendy stopped talking to her family. Now, there were reports, Fancy Fiction reported that on the night of Charlie's conviction, the lights were on in Wendy's apartment and Wendy was at home because apparently one of Fancy Fiction's fans is a neighbor of Wendy Adelson and reports live from the neighborhood, the apartment complex, wherever they at. And she can see into the Heifer's apartment. She's like, all the lights on, everybody walking around in there, child. They didn't go to their mama's house. Nothing. Can you imagine? So look, apparently Wendy was upset, but not upset enough to call her parents. And then Donna was upset that Wendy was not calling. And so Charlie was calling his mom like, how's Wendy? And the mom was like, we're not talking to anybody, baby. We're just talking to you and the lawyers. That's it. We're not talking to... She lied to her son because she did not want her son to know. Yeah, Wendy does not give a flying flip about you. You plan this unaliving to help her. Maybe if y'all would have mind your business, you would be sitting at your house. And then here comes Charlie Adelson over here at the jail. And he's like, you know what's going to happen? I'm never going to see my son grow up. Oh my goodness. I'm never going to throw a ball with him. He's never going to play with bubbles again. And you know what? When he said he's never going to play with bubbles again, I thought he meant like the bubbles you blow. Turns out Charlie's dog's name is Bubbles. And I was like, oh, okay. That makes more sense than never allowing his child to play with actual bubbles again. But that's another story for another day, which we will get to because there's a whole bubble section of the phone calls. But listen. So Wendy's not speaking to her parents. Charlie was actually alternated between being fine and being like hysterical and devastated, and then he's fine. But here's the thing. Once everybody gets used to this, Charlie's going to do fine in prison. He's like, his son is almost 6. His son will be 6, I think, this month. Oh my God. But you know what? That's more time than Danny Markell got with his kids. So his kids were 3 and 4, sir. You were on the outside till your son was 5. This seems just like Karma showing up to pay you a visit. Karma's like, oh, hang on. You thought you think it's okay for a child to live without their father? Let me show you what that is like. He's like, that's the mental anguish. That's the mental anguish. You know what else is mental anguish? The Markells having to live the rest of their life without their son because you plotted the unaliving. Anyway, you terrible, terrible person. So, also, what's the mama's name? That terrible mama, Donna Adelson. She said, and I quote, "The prosecution is not done with this family." Ooh, Donna girl, did you take out some of them tarot cards? Are you psychic? Because yes, ma'am, you were correct. They were talking about they drank the Kool-Aid. They believe. They can't believe. They believe. Oh, they from the bottom of their hearts thought that Charlie Adelson was going home. Y'all was simple. Then they went ahead to slander the entire jury and all the people in Tallahassee. Here's the thing. If these people were smart and lived in the real world, what they would do, Donna, okay, I know you hard-headed and you're better than everybody in your mind. And so you're never going to take this advice. And I'm thrilled that you're never going to take this advice because you not taking this advice guarantees 100% that you will spend the rest of your life in prison. And that I am glad about. She was like, those people hated us. They hated us because we're Miami. They hated us because we're better than them. All of those people were dumb and inbred and minorities and had a third grade reading level. Okay. They said that the district attorney made up things and they lied. They're not Georgia fans. It never occurred to me that somebody could not be a Georgia Cappleman fan. Not those Georgia dogs, bulldogs, bullfrogs. There's a sports team in Georgia that people get very excited about. Y'all know I don't follow sports ball. But I was just like, y'all, Even those of us who don't know sports ball are big fans of Georgia Cappleman, and Mary, whatever her name is, the little lady who's down there helping out Miss Georgia. She's not little, but you know what I mean. The very esteemed attorney, Mary Catherine. That's such a Catholic name. I kind of love it, but it's super, super Catholic. Anyway, child, Irish? I think that's probably an Irish name. Okay, anyway, so they were like, they were stunned, shocked, surprised. They could not believe that Charlie got convicted because according to them, there was no evidence. No evidence. What? Y'all just not living in the real world. Y'all just, okay. They were like, she made things up. But this is the story of all innocent people, all people who feel like they should have been found innocent. Because even after the Murdoch trial, folks was like, how did they convict him on no evidence? You mean, aside from that mountain of evidence that they had? Other than that giant mountain, there was no evidence of all. Okay. And the thing that was cracking me up, amusing me, causing me to lean in. Charlie was mostly fine when he was talking to his mom. His mom was crying and he was just like, no, Mom, it's going to be okay. They have me on Unalive Watch and the Unalive Watch room is going to drive me nuts. And so as soon as they get me out of the Unalive Watch room, I'm going to go back to prison, child, and I'm going to blend. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be back with my people, all my prisoner pals. It's all going to be okay. And then he got on the phone with Bree, his baby's mom, and he was like, I'm never going to see Roman again. He named his kid Roman. That does not seem like a Jewish name to me. Not that like a Jewish family has to name it. I don't know. Just Roman struck me. I was like the Roman Empire? Okay, anyway. But they say men think about the Roman Empire a lot, which I do not understand, but okay, it's none of my business. And then I got to the call where it happens. The call where Donna implicates Wendy. Oh, that call was good. Oh, that call was good. I believe I dropped it over on the Adelson Crime Family playlist. It is a call from Pretty Lies and Alibis, but Donna very clearly implicates Wendy. I was like, oh, Wendy, how are things looking there from underneath the bus? Because Donna's like, look, if I'm going down, that heifer's going down. She not returning my phone call, or what she gonna do is return the phone call of the prosecutor, because she's just like, Wendy's over here. He's like, I didn't do anything. I don't want any parts of this. Sure you didn't, right? You didn't know. I was like, oh, say more. A lot more. Because I want to know Every single thing. Here's the thing though. Charlie said, the judge was fair. The judge was fair. And according to Daniel Rashbaum, their attorney, Rashi was like, look, the judge let a lot of things in so that this was a clean case. It was a good case. We don't really have any grounds for appeal. None. Now, are we going to appeal? Yes, of course, because we have to try everything. You have to try everything against the wall, throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. But their attorneys were very clear with them. We don't have really any grounds for appeal. And Charlie was like, I'm going away forever. I'm going away forever. I can't believe I'm going away forever. I thought I'd be acquitted. I'm going away forever. Sir, no. The only one who thought that was you. Possibly Daniel Rashbaum. And even, here's the thing, these people are so out of touch. They were like, the jury consultants, the best money we ever spent. You know why they were saying that? Because they were like, when this ignorant behind Donald Adelson comes up for trial, hire those people again, pay them another $1 million so we can lose. Because the whole time the jury consultant was up there, I was like, boo-boo, this is a terrible, terrible idea. But they know better. So, okay, them and they know better selves are going to be sitting in Leon County for the rest of their natural born life. Okay, good for you. So they were like, we thought we were being acquitted. Everyone was so hopeful on Sunday. Oh, if we could only go back to Sunday when we thought everything was going to be fine. We thought it was going to be great. And this is a career-making case for Georgia Cappleman. So I'm sure she's happy to make her career off of us. You know what she would have been happier with? Y'all not murdering people. Call me crazy. No, you were not good on cross-examination like you thought you were. No, you were not going to win an appeal. Even if Georgia made her career off this, she didn't have to. She already has put away 3 people for this same crime. You know, before your mom about to be 5, and Wendy better watch her behind. 80-year-old daddy, they not going to go after him because he already has a life sentence of having his whole family be alienated from him. P.S. Miss Donna Adelson, who is now locked up in prison, that evil mama, she has only spoken to her husband once in all the time that she's been locked up. She got locked up a month ago. One time, talking to her husband, they have lost everything. But now, the best part of these calls that I have heard so far is when Charlie called his girlfriend. Now, let us be clear. Janice, who is also known as Dr. M, has been renting Charlie Adelson's house over there on Whale Harbor. That's the house he's lived in for many, many years. Have you seen the Zillow pictures of it? It's not that great. Anyway, I guess it's a good neighborhood or whatever, but I was like, oh, y'all don't believe in home maintenance? Okay. That's not gonna be good for resale. Now you're gonna need a resale worse than anything in my life. Anyway, so Janice is over there, Charlie's current girlfriend, not to be confused with Bree, Charlie's baby's mom, 2 different people. Janice has been living in the Whale Harbor address, watching Bubbles, the dog. Okay, so now that Charlie's never coming home, they got to figure out what to do with Bubbles, the dog. And so he's talking to her, and they're crying, and they talking, and they back and forth. And she's like, wait. Are y'all going to sell this house? I'm really sad that you got convicted. No, because if you sell this house, then that means I don't have a place to live. Charlie, what are we going to do about the fact that I have no place to live? You know what that reminds me? Birds of a feather flock together. This man has been convicted of first-degree murder. He's going to prison for the rest of his life, and your primary concern is for yourself. That tracks. Because why would not this selfish man align himself with a very selfish woman? And she was like, wait, does this mean I get to keep Bubbles? Bubs. Ooh, I love Bubs. I love Bubbles. Okay, lady, calm down. We know you love Bubbles. Do you love Charlie? Do you even like Charlie? And then Charlie was like, when my parents come to evict you and clean out the house, I'm going to need you to throw away my intimate toys. Wait. So Charlie got a bag of dicks? A bag of obelisks, a bag? Like, he has a suitcase of them. He's like, yeah, when my parents come, I don't want them to see that. Oh God, can you imagine? It would kill my father. It would give him a heart attack. You know what would kill his father? Knowing that his son is convicted for murder and going away for the rest of his life. And now his wife is gone too. But look, that's another story for another day. This man has an entire suitcase of obelisks, of eggplants, of schlongs that he don't want his mama to see. And he kept saying, the black. And I was like, wait. He has a big black one? Turns out, he keeps them in a black attaché case. That is fancy. Oh, also, why would men, does he have a pocket kitty cat? Like, what? I'm trying to. Why would a man need a host? Does his not work? I have so many questions. Number one, why do you have so many? Number two, he told Janice, well, you can keep the ones you want, but please throw the rest away. I don't want my family to find them. They're in an attaché case. I want to know the size of the attaché case. How large? She's like, yeah, I have the suitcase. Wait, is it a briefcase? Is it carry-on luggage, or is it like the kind of luggage you have to check? Does it have wheels, or is it just like something you could carry in your hand? Is she going to have to carry it with like a handcuff around the handle and a handcuff on her wrist so that she doesn't get separated from it? I need to know all the detail about the bag of dicks. Is that tacky? Is it bad manners that I want to know about y'all know I'm nosy. I have so many questions, and I'm not even through all the phone calls. That was just one page of my notes, y'all. I have 2 more pages, but this video was already 20 minutes long, and I have said probably not YouTube-friendly words right here on the YouTubes, and it's early in the morning. Also, I need to go buy some groceries, so I'm gonna go buy some groceries. Hopefully, this video don't take 500 years to upload, because, child, I have at least 2 other videos to make today. I just have to decide if I'm going to put them in members only or put them out here in the public for God and all the world to see, because, I have questions. I have so many questions. Okay, look. I should have said this at the beginning. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And this is what I would like to do. Oh, I should probably make this thing a separate video too, so I'm going to have to say it again and make it a short or something. But for holiday season, now listen, there's something like 29 holidays between like the end of November and mid-January for all the different faith, tradition, religions, cultures. Everybody is celebrating something this time of year, right? And so to celebrate whatever you celebrate, or the nothing that at all that you celebrate, for all the YouTubers that you like, just go and like a bunch of their old videos. Like as many videos as you can find. So you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it helps the algorithm. It helps get your favorite YouTubers paid. It doesn't cost you a penny, just costs you a little time. And you know who I would suggest that you just jump on and like, whether you watch the video or not, just go on and give some random likes to Brandy Churchwell over at the 13th Juror, at Grown Woman Vibes, at Pretty Lies and Alibis, God knows, at Katie Cool Lady. Just go out spreading likes, spread the word, give some good cheer. You have a happy holiday season, and I will see you, child, back with more gossip, rumor, and innuendo very, very soon. Very soon. I'll see you then. Bye.